Yo, what's good with y'all? We back with another video. And the title is self-explanatory. The MVP race. The MVP race right now in the NBA this season might be one of the closest we've had in a long time. Now, I get Steph Curry just dropped 40 points. He went crazy. And he's been going crazy. He's the favorite. He is the MVP right now if the season ended today. But the amount of competition in the league between these players have been crazy so far. Between Steph and KD. Then you got the guys who are underrated MVP caliber players right now, like Jokic for some reason, who won the award last season. DeMar DeRozan, who's going off in Chicago, is reviving them. They basically went from a horrible, well not horrible, but not a playoff team last year, to adding him and Lonzo Ball obviously helps. Caruso helps, but DeMar DeRozan right now is a top scorer in the NBA. He's definitely an MVP candidate. And Jimmy Butler, who just dropped 32 points, he's shown time and time again he's the heart and soul of that Miami Heat team, and they go as far as he takes them. And he's been doing a hell of a job, and Miami's a solid team because of that. And what I really like about this season is the amount of parity throughout the league. When in general, just when you look at Steph, for example, he's having one of the best starts to a season in his career. Could easily win his third MVP of his career. But then you got Jimmy Butler and DeRozan, who have a chance also, and it would be their first MVP win of their career, which would be pretty cool to see in my opinion. I mean, it's never bad to see new MVP winners throughout somebody's career. It's always cool. I mean, that's why I thought Jokic winning it was pretty cool last year, because it was a first time winner and it was a young player. Now obviously DeRozan and Butler ain't young, but it'd be cool because they've been through it all. They just haven't got a trophy like that. But you get the point. A lot of parity throughout the league, and I think right now there's about 5 through 8 guys that have a pretty good chance to win the award, because we didn't even mention Paul George, who's going off like I said he would for the Clips. They've been going crazy, or not going crazy, but he's been performing at an MVP level. And it's not only the MVP race that's been close like this. You got the scoring title, which is full of these guys, a lot of these same names I'm mentioning, and they're all close to each other in that stat as well. For me, I always like to give MVP to the biggest impact to a team, the player with the biggest impact to a team, and all these guys do have a big impact on the team, obviously. But like, for example, the Warriors system without Steph Curry doesn't go how it normally would. But also you have Miami, who's clearly a way better team this season when Jimmy Butler's on the floor versus when he's injured. He's missed like 3 games and they won 2 of them, but it wasn't as convincing as when he's on the floor. But injury can also backfire in these MVP discussions, because remember, it played a big part last season, and it always usually plays a big part, because it's a big reason why Joel Embiid lost it. He was pretty much the favorite. Jokic was second, but he missed like 20 games or 20 plus games. And Jokic played almost the whole season. I think he only missed a game, and he had that year, and he won the MVP award because of that. So there's lots of factors to win an MVP in the NBA especially. But I think the biggest factor is narrative, which is why I see KD or Steph as the clear favorites right now, because the narrative is based off them every night. We're hearing about those 2 guys. We're not hearing about Butler. We're hearing about DeRozan, but he's not a bigger name. So you get the point. The media drives these MVP awards, which kind of sucks. I think it'd be cool to base it off the play, but it always goes off narrative. And I do think basketball-wise, the race is super close. I just hope us fans don't get carried away by the narrative and just enjoy the MVP race this season, because it's going to probably be one of the best ones we've had in a while. Last season's was cool too. We saw surprise players that we never usually see. Like, I mean, Jokic is a superstar, but it was his first time. Embiid, first time. It was the first time we saw a big man win since Shaq last year. And this year, you got, new faces in there along with familiar faces. Guys trying to prove a point like Curry, who was top 3 last year but didn't win it. He's in there. And I think all in all, this season's MVP race should be the best one in a few years, because it's been a while since we had a really good MVP race, and I think this one might have the chance to be the best in a while. Anyways, that's going to do it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Link will be down in the description. This has been a checkup where we talk hoops and hoops only. And I'll see you on the next video next week. Peace.